Hello guys, Barbizon here, and today we're gonna go for the British Grand Prix. The British Grand Prix was always one of my favorites, but always one of the hardest because in F1 2021 the AI were a bit OP, and here I don't find them as OP. I had a bit more fun in season 1 right here, so hopefully we'll have fun here as well. Now, as always, I'm doing first of all the timeline activities because they are something that is quite easy and I want to get my mind off it as soon as I start playing the game. Now, in the aerodynamic side we can't do much. Same goes for the chassis, and in the powertrain almost everything that we have it is being well researched. We can't do an upgrade on the chassis, which it's not that bad, but it's not the best. But in the end, we do it and we remain with 87 R&D points. So the crankshaft we did has failed on us, and we can do the crankshaft and the fuel regulator. So 2 upgrades for the powertrain, 2 for the chassis, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, 1 for the aerodynamic side. Now it's going to choose a rival. Obviously, it's going to be Lando Norris because Lewis Hamilton is going to be in a Mercedes car. I know the Merc car is bad in 2022, but still, he is Lewis Hamilton. He can do anything. And now, I'm gonna go to the R&D to see if we can do anything. But no, I don't go. This was a long time ago, so excuse me. We're going to change our components because we had a failure last race at the Canadian Grand Prix. I now remembered, and so as we did there, we didn't take a penalty. But in the end, in the qualifying, I don't think I even started to lap. I wanted to be a little bit cheeky, but in the end I didn't do anything. I almost spun as well, and I couldn't even complete a lap. So that's it last, and now let's go to the race.
We return once again then to the home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Leclerc, Perez, Ricciardo, Bottas, and Pierre Gasly, Albon, Ocon, Oscar Piastri, and Drugovich, Schwartzman, Stroll, Nicholas Latifi, and Mick Schumacher, Magnussen, Sonoda, Joe, and the owner-driver. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, so we're starting last. No one has penalties ahead of us, and let's see where we stand in our grid box, and we stand quite good, really good to be honest. And fire lights are out for the British Grand Prix, and we are underway for the Great Britain Grand Prix. We got a great start, well, bad start, sorry, false habit. Turn 1 is really slow for the people ahead of us. We're going to go to the inside for turn 3 as the corner changed into 1 and 2. This is turn 4 that we're going now, and we have gained almost 2 positions, going to make it 3, but can't quite do it. We're now in P20, gained two positions. Latifi goes a bit to the inside. We go to the inside. Schumacher blocks off. We will go 3 wide, 4 wide into turn 1. Now this was something that we don't see quite often. Schumacher is on our inside, going onto the cop's corner, and he's ahead of us. Now, are we going to go to the inside into cops? Are we going to 51G? No, we're not. We both leave each other space, and in the end, we live to fight another day. But we now have the straight for village, and this is a straight that we're going to go to do many moves, because this way has DRS and it is quite long. Before that we can harvest the ERS as well, so it's going to be quite easy to overtake around there. We dive Schumacher and we almost switch back in, but we can't quite do it, and Shui stays ahead of us, and we got a bad exit, and Zhou is now alongside us. I noticed that we gained only 1 position. We go on to lap number 2, some corners after that. Schumacher is a bit slow, and we're gonna dive on to turn number 6, I think that is, or 7, and we do make the move, and right there it is really easy, because if you go down the inside of them, they'll just give you the room, they'll just go out. Same we're going to do here with Latifi, so no point seeing that, and that's an easy place. We're now going on from lap number 4 to lap number 5. We're going to gain 2 positions because Ocon did a small mistake, and we're able to go ahead of him before Magnus and Beckett. And so we're now in 16th place. Ahead of us is Robert Schwartzman in the Haas. We'll see when we can overtake him. 2 laps later, in lap number 7, we have DRS, ERS, and the slipstream, so the overtake is going to be quite an easy one. But in some laps we are going to pit, and this lap is going to be lap number 8, the next lap from the one we were. And I go really slow because it's only 60 kilometers per hour, and I was quite scared. Now, this pit right here, this pit lane, is the longest pit lane in the game and in the F1 season. It just takes around 30 to 40 seconds, I think 35 to 40, depends on the pit stop. And our pit stop is going to be a 2.4 second stop, which is quite good with new regulations. And our full pit stop time will be around 35 seconds, 37 to be exact. And we go on to lap number 9, some calls after that, and Schwartzman just goes down the inside. We don't have tire temps, no receipt, but we just aren't good with that, with nothing, with no tire temps. So we just go and do whatever we can. We let him pass, and lap number 13 we go and try and pass him again. We're going to do the same thing that we did, but we'll be able to do this successfully this time. Yes, we are. Ahead of us is Latifi, and then after him is slow, but Sportsman goes for a dive into the third last corner, in the last chicane. Will he switch back? No, he can't, and in the end we stay in 16th place. We'll be able to catch up to Latifi. We have still 30 laps. Now we are on the last one. We're going to give everything in order to go to Latifi. It's a 1 second gap, and now it's only 7 tenths. We are gaining by so much. Now the gap's around, well, the same. We are having DRS right now. We're going to ease off with the ERS because we deployed everything we had right there. We tried to cut the corner a bit short, but seemed to quite help us, deploying ARS, deploying everything we have in our battery. Last lap, all or nothing. Cops corner. How are we doing? We're good. Max Verstappen won the race. He won for Red Bull. He won in season 2, not something crazy. But now we're going to the village straight. Onto the village called straight, and we have DRS, ERS, slipstream, and our engine power. We will be able to make a dive. We're gaining, but he's going to try to space back us, and I don't know what happens there. We didn't leave space. Did he ride into us? I don't know, but he has damaged his front wing, although we overtake him. That was a nice last lap. Quite a nice race for me. Finished it. We didn't finish the last races, so it's good that we finished this one.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
So this was the Great Britain Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. It was quite a nice one for us, as everyone is on the track. I now saw that. Although we didn't score points, it was quite fun for me to do the race. Hopefully next race we do score some. And I don't even remember where we were. Hopefully I do remember. But this is the race. This was the Grand Prix. Now going to check the standings, and everything's same for us. Let's see in the constructors if we move down. I don't think so. We're still 5th in the championship. Whatever points we scored in the first races, this is what we have right now. I don't think we'll finish anything further than 5th. 5th is going to be our best one, and hopefully we do go a bit up. But this was the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, and subscribe to not miss out on any videos like this. I'm going to do videos on other video games as well, so check out my channel for that. I'm going to see you on the next video. Bye bye.